The bad guys. Once upon a time in the bustling city of Metroville, there lived a group of unlikely heroes, or rather anti-heroes, known simply as the bad guys. Comprised of a motley crew of reformed villains, this ragtag team was determined to turn over a new leaf and use their unique skills for good. First, there was Max the Claw Clawson, a former master thief with a knack for cracking safes and outsmarting security systems. Despite his rough exterior, Max had a heart of gold and a soft spot for the underdog. Then there was Lola the Siren Summers, a retired con artist with a silver tongue and a talent for deception. With her quick wit and charming smile, Lola could talk her way out of any situation and into the hearts of those around her. Next up was Rex the Crusher Johnson, a hulking brute with a gentle soul hidden beneath his intimidating exterior. Once feared as a merciless enforcer, Rex now used his strength to protect the innocent and stand up to bullies. And finally, there was Daisy the Cat Callahan, a former cat burglar with a flair for acrobatics and a love of all things shiny. Despite her mischievous nature, Daisy had a soft spot for her newfound friends and a fierce loyalty to those she cared about. Together, the bad guys embarked on a series of daring adventures to thwart the plans of their former allies turned enemies and protect the citizens of Metroville from harm. From foiling bank robberies to stopping evil masterminds bent on world domination, the bad guys proved time and time again that even the most unlikely heroes could make a difference when they worked together. But as they faced off against increasingly dangerous foes, the bad guys soon realized that the line between good and evil was not always so clear-cut. In a city where corruption ran rampant and justice was often elusive, they found themselves questioning their own motives and struggling to stay true to their newfound sense of morality. With their bonds of friendship and their unwavering determination, the bad guys vowed to continue fighting for justice in a world that desperately needed heroes, even if those heroes happened to be a little rough around the edges. And so, armed with their wit, their courage, and their hearts of gold, the bad guys set out to prove that sometimes the most unlikely heroes were the ones who could change the world. As the bad guys continued their mission to protect Metroville, they encountered new challenges and faced off against formidable adversaries, each more cunning and dangerous than the last. One day, a mysterious villain known only as the Phantom began terrorizing the city, using his advanced technology and shadowy minions to sow chaos and destruction wherever he went. Determined to put an end to the Phantom's reign of terror, the bad guys embarked on a daring mission to uncover his true identity and stop him once and for all. Their investigation led them to the dark underbelly of Metroville, where they encountered a secret society of villains known as the Syndicate. Led by the enigmatic Mr. X, the Syndicate was hell-bent on seizing control of the city and eliminating anyone who stood in their way. With the help of their new ally, Detective Maria Rodriguez, the bad guys infiltrated the Syndicate's headquarters and uncovered their diabolical plan to unleash a powerful weapon of mass destruction on Metroville. Racing against time, the bad guys fought their way through waves of enemies and defused the weapon just in the nick of time, saving the city from certain destruction. But their victory came at a cost, as they discovered that the Phantom was none other than Max's long-lost brother, Jack Clawson. Consumed by jealousy and resentment, Jack had turned to a life of crime in a misguided attempt to prove himself worthy of his family's legacy. In a heart-wrenching showdown, Max confronted his brother and pleaded with him to turn away from the path of darkness. Touched by Max's words, Jack ultimately chose to redeem himself, turning against the Syndicate and helping the bad guys bring them to justice. With the Syndicate defeated and Metroville safe once more, the bad guys emerged as true heroes in the eyes of the city, proving that even those with a checkered past could find redemption and make a difference in the world. And as they looked out over the city they had sworn to protect, the bad guys knew that their journey was far from over, and that together, they could overcome any obstacle and face any challenge that came their way. As the bad guys celebrated their victory over the Syndicate, they found themselves faced with a new threat looming on the horizon. A powerful sorcerer known as Malachi had risen to power, intent on unleashing dark magic upon the world and plunging it into eternal darkness. With their city and its citizens in peril once again, the bad guys knew they had to act fast. They embarked on a dangerous quest to locate the ancient artifacts needed to stop Malachi's sinister plans, journeying to far-off lands and facing off against mythical creatures along the way. Joined by their new ally, the skilled wizard Merlin, the bad guys delved into ancient ruins and treacherous dungeons, braving traps and puzzles to uncover the hidden secrets of the artifacts. But as they drew closer to their goal, they encountered unexpected challenges that put their friendship and loyalty to the test. Amidst the chaos,